Good evening, everyone. My paper for week 3 was focused on maternal health disparities among African American women. I felt like this issue is very important, being that as an African American woman, we are about 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related complications than other races. And one of throughout my paper, I mentioned that limited access to quality health care is one of the major factors contributing to this issue. It's hard to gain access to prenatal care, and which increases the risk of complications. Another issue was the implicit bias in healthcare. Sometimes our concerns aren't taken serious enough, or we stress our symptoms and we're overlooked. And I'm just gonna call it how I see it, ignored. And so that's another issue that will cause complications and increases the risk. And when we feel like we're ignored or not being taken seriously, we sometimes we just choose not to say anything, and that's not good at all from either standpoint. I discussed in my paper that social economical factors also help play a role. There's income factors, lack of insurance, lack of resources, and then it's sad that we still have to deal with this in this present day, but racism also plays a role in the overall health outcome of pregnancy. And dealing with all of that causes chronic stress. And it's hard enough that we're trying to focus on making sure that we're healthy. We're wanting to have a safe pregnancy. We want our baby to be healthy, or babies, so it's hard enough that where our focus needs to be, but we have to worry about these other issues such as racism or lack of insurance, lack of transportation, lack of access, so I feel like in order to address these issues, that improving access to care, increasing education for the healthcare providers on cultural competence, and creating policies that promote health equity would greatly improve the maternal health outcomes of African American women. And in order to see change, it's going to require healthcare system changes and a wide range of social support. Because if we don't say anything, it won't get addressed, and there aren't going to be any changes. So I felt like that was a issue that's pretty big, and it's still going on today, and that was important to me. Thank you.